It is a beautiful day outside, so guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna go inside and talk about editing. So let's talk about the editing process. It's that unglamorous part of creating videos. It's that part where you're hunched over for hours on a laptop or your keyboard and you're just figuring out the right way to craft the story. And don't even get started about picking music, because that takes freaking forever.
But it's also when the real crafting begins. This is where you can shape a story to either evoke an emotion or surprise or delight your audience by using these different video clips to put the video together in a surprising way that's really going to bring the story to life.
So before you get into the fun part of story crafting and editing, there's this ingestion process where you actually have to do something called media management. And media management is a pain in the ass. But luckily and ironically, there's some software from a company called Less Pain that helps with this process. So once you're done shooting, you have an SD card full of maybe dozens, if not hundreds of video clips that you've shot. Now you've got to go through each and every one of those to see what's good and what's bad. Kyno helps with that editing process.
So Kyno is really simple. If you ever use something like Lightroom, you'll understand the interface. It allows you to quickly pick a clip that you want to view.
Alright, so this is how Kyno works, and this is why Kyno is so powerful, and media management is so helpful for when you go into the editing bay. So, here we go. This clip, I've been rambling, blah, 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 blah. You're kind of bored of it. We're not going to use any of this for the video, but what we're going to do is we're going to mark a sub-clip, and we're going to mark it right here. And now, I'm going to use this clip for the video, because this video part is very good. So I'm going to stop here, because about right there is where I'm going to put my out. And now, that clip that you saw me do, which was maybe 15 seconds, isn't going to include all this other junk. So watch. Now we're going to export it. This helps you really manage all of your media and makes it way, way easier when you go into editing.
So Kyno has brought fun back to media management for us. We're enjoying using it for our viewing of playback of RAW files, different codec files. It has made everything easier so we don't have to do it all in Final Cut. We can take our clips, we can organize them, we can select the ones we want to use, and get right into Final Cut with everything we need, all cleaned up and trimmed, ready to begin the story crafting process.
So Kyno starts at $159, and while that seems a little steep, if you're doing a lot of media management and you're shooting a lot of clips all the time, this is going to save you a lot of time during that ingestion process. So $159 seems like a lot, but it'll save you a lot of time in the front end.
Yeah, and for that price, you also get 1 year of updates as well. It's not a subscription-based service software like most other things. It's $159 upfront, and that gets you 1 year full of service updates, and they're constantly putting cool updates in these apps. Like, for instance, ProRes RAW is coming out. They're going to put that codec into the playback viewfinder, and that way you can watch that directly from an SD card or a hard drive. That way you don't have to import and process the footage. You can watch that raw footage inside of Kyno. So if you want to continue those updates where they keep giving you new stuff after the first year, it's about $80, I believe, to get you getting those updates from the company. If you want to go to a more premium Kyno, they offer a $349 version, and basically that's going to give you more options for broadcast support. So if you're doing bigger productions for broadcasting or anything that's on television, that's going to give you guys more support for those, as well as giving you support for different extra rare codecs and going into more things like giving you some denoising filters and some other fun plugins to play with as well.
Yeah, so for most people, the $159 will probably be enough, but I mean, if you've got to take it to the next level for broadcast, definitely look into the premium version as well.
And if you're a student, they do offer 50% off, so go check it out.
Yeah, so all you students out there learning, get Kyno.
Just to let you guys know, we are not paid by Kyno to say any of these kind words. We are just a fan of the app once we discovered it, and we just want to share this easy-to-use software with all you guys because we think it's going to bring some serious value to your video production.
Yeah, and again, we only share the things that we absolutely love, and this is one of those things.